Nobody taught us this. Nobody taught us how fragile stability can be. They told us to invest. They told us to build wealth. They told us to buy assets. But they never asked, what if you're just trying to keep the lights on? My name is Antoinette Trotty Smith, and I want to talk to you about the part of money nobody talks about, the survival part. Let's be honest, budgeting looks different for all of us. Not everyone is in a position to buy stocks and bonds or even bitcoins. Not everyone owns a home that they can pull equity out, and not everyone has investments working in the background. Some of us are just not at that point yet. For some of us, financial security looks more like your rent being paid on time, not running to the car every time we hear a truck slow down in front of our house thinking it's a tow truck coming to repossess our car, or making a phone call and it actually goes through, not being redirected to a message saying your phone service has been suspended. That right there is stability for some of us. And peace of mind. That's peace right there. Now let's talk about something real. Some families rely on public assistance during certain seasons. And that's not a character flaw, that's a support system. Public assistance can look like rent support, food benefits, medical coverage, childcare assistance. It's structured, it has rules, it has reporting, and it has limits. But here's what almost nobody clearly explains. When someone receives public assistance, there's income limits. So when that person gets a job and starts making money, even just a little money, they may no longer qualify for those benefits. And once they cross that line, they can lose rent support, food benefits, childcare assistance, and sometimes all at once. The paycheck goes up, but the total support goes down. So let's just say if someone gains $600 in income, but loses that $900 that they were getting in benefits, and then on top of that, they get new expenses, they're not ahead, they're behind. And that's called benefit cliff. Some people call it the welfare trap. It's when working doesn't immediately make you more stable. It can push you back at first. And here's where it gets even more complicated. So say like if your benefits stop, your child care assistance ends, you may not be able to go to work because you don't have someone to watch your child. And if you can't go to work, you lose income. If you lose income, you can't cover rent or food. And then suddenly you're back in the system. Not because you didn't want to work, but because that transition wasn't structured. That's